Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. I told y'all they're having complications getting the bail money for Yella Beezy, man. Y'all gotta understand. I'm gonna say it one more time. They're having issues, they're having trouble getting the bail. $1 million bond set up for Yella Beezy. He's gonna be staying in there longer, man. So all y'all Yella Beezy fans, man, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, man. I'm telling y'all, man, there's a news update. Yella Beezy gonna be in there a lot longer. So start writing the letters, start calling in, get your features ready over the phone. Basically, man, he messed up, man. They couldn't get the million bond to him. Like they won't accept it. They won't accept it. It's a lot of shady business going around behind it, man. Y'all gotta understand. He shouldn't have never did what he did, man. It's too large of an involvement, and he had hands and basically got caught red-handed, man, with a whole nother man that got gone, man, that got set up, and he had something to do with it, and that's why they basically keeping him in there a lot longer. They argued that it wasn't, it was something too major to let him go. He was a flight risk, and that he has too many connections to where people could be looking for him, and he could be doing last-minute retaliatory things just because he did get locked up, man. So y'all gotta understand, man, they're not gonna let Yella Beezy out anytime soon. So y'all gotta go ahead and recognize that. We're letting you know, Yella Beezy, man, we condolences to the family. Like, it's sad to see that. It's another black man that is, you know, it's time that he could be spending with this family that's taken from him. So y'all gotta understand that's not cool that that the family's going through a lot right now. You know, think about his kids, his baby mama. They're all like trying to figure out when Yella Beezy is gonna come back home. And a lot of people that listen to his music are trying to figure out, man, when is their favorite artist, Yella Beezy? Is he gonna be able to come back home? Is he gonna be able to release any more music? And we don't know. Is he gonna talk about what happened and how he got booked? And is he gonna say that in his next song? Everybody's kind of wondering, and they're biting their nails and they're on the edge of their seats trying to figure out like this whole Yella Beezy situation. And it's really crazy because it was not that too long ago that people were talking about how he had connections to the Mo 3 situation and how the feds took the Mo 3 case, and there's a lot of people's names coming up, and next thing you know, Yella Beezy is the ones who's actually gets apprehended and caught in a $1 million bond, man. And just like the other lawyers and the prosecutors are saying, that don't be fooled that it's not for no reason that they have him on $1 million bond. Like, he had to have did something for them to warrant that. He had to have did something for them to have probable cause to even get him in the first place, to put him in like the position he's in, and to put the $1 million bond on his head. And basically what y'all got to understand is that there's something that they know that we don't know. They're not telling us right now. And it has something to do with the reason that they captured him. And it's not for no petty crimes. It's not for no this or that. A lot of people are saying that it was some sort of assault. No, it wasn't about that. It was about the fact that he has something to do with a whole nother person getting injured or hurt, or probably even worse, being like, you know, passed. And so what you got to understand and realize is you got to open your eyes, and this whole thing is a revolving door, and it's really karma from the situation of that Mo 3 incident. And you just got to, you know, you got to look at the facts about how he's locked up right now, and that they had just started doing the feds looking into the Mo 3 situation. So that just goes to show, like, it was only 2 or 3 days. So in 2 or 3 days, they must have figured out enough and talked to enough and the right people for them to point fingers at Yella Beezy direction, man. Y'all got to understand, this whole situation would have never happened if he wouldn't have had that beef with him and had that girl set him up and do the whole thing on the highway. Like, y'all got to realize that he knew, and people knew, and the people that knew they told them when they came and asked him. And that's why he is where they got him. And it's just an unfortunate situation. We didn't want to have it play this way, but a lot of people say too, if this is tied to that Mo 3 situation, that it took a long time. Like, they should have had gotten him back then, back like almost a year ago and everything, when they really had the chance to, and everything was fresh. But now it's like, you know, they don't know if the witnesses, the evidence, and all the statements are going to be consistent to what they were saying. You got to keep that in mind. But in the meantime, they know enough to where it was enough for them to get Yella Beezy in this whole thing, man. You got to realize the fact that he's not just a he's not just an innocent singer. He's not just an innocent singer. He portrays himself as what he is. He puts the tough image on there on his Instagram, on his social media. You can see it everywhere. So it's not a surprise to see him in the situation that he got himself into, where he's behind bars and has $1 million bond on him. Like, y'all gotta understand that everyday, normal, regular people don't be doing things to get into that type of situation. Like, you gotta understand that he's supposed to, he should have been lucky and just appreciate the fact that he had that song and that they had to gave him some money from that, from the, from everything, his cut for that song. And he could have sat down, laid low, and really just took care of his family, made sure everybody was eating around him, made sure everything was good, kept getting the money, kept securing the bag and the income. But no, he went even harder, even more crazier on the street side, because he still had like something to prove, as if like being successful and leaving the streets quick is a sign of weakness or something, and that he has to stay and put his foot down. Like, that's where people got everything mixed up. You don't have to do that. He could have laid low and chill and just made music and been getting money long time, like Snoop Dogg or somebody like that, similar. But no, he had to take it to the next level, and the beef and the feuds with all the people that are around him really got to the point where it boiled over. He had to make calls. He had to do some things that he shouldn't have did. And now look at him, man. So this is a perfect example of why you can't go down that lifestyle, why you can't follow around that. You can't really be leading and going life in the direction of where these people are going. You have to actually look and learn from these lessons so that it doesn't happen to you. Man, learn the lesson from somebody else's mistake, man. Learn from Yella Beezy's mistake, and so that way you don't end up in a situation where you behind bars with $1 million bond. Because how are you going to get out of that if you don't have millions already on the table, clean cut, coming in, and have the people lined up on the team and attorneys and everything lined up? You will be stuck in there for a long time, and that seems like that's what's happening to him. Even though he was a superstar, he was focusing on something different, and that's why he couldn't get himself out as early as he was supposed to. So y'all got to just keep paying attention to everything. I'm going to keep bringing out the reports. A lot of people in Dallas calling me and telling me about how everything is really looking sad, like, for his whole situation, and that it's going to take a lot more time. And so they're over there, they're looking through and trying to see like what window he is so they can wave, and a lot of people holding signs up. So man, it's just crazy, man. So don't get into no mess like that. But we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna give you a big update on the whole situation. I'm gonna speak with his lawyer and get everything, the audio for Yella Beezy lawyer, and we're gonna make sure that you see everything that they see, and that you basically gonna get updated on the whole situation moving forward from now on, until basically the whole everything is taken care of now. So man, let's see, man. Go ahead and drop down in the comments if you rocking with Yella Beezy. Man, if you out there in Louisiana or something, shout out, man. If you're out there in Texas, go ahead and drop down below, give me a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We out.